I don't believe it. I do not believe it. No way. No way. No way. Messi cannot be leaving Barcelona. It can't. That can't happen. That can't happen. He was supposed to basically retire there. I said to myself, listen, he's been there since what? God knows how. What? 6, 7? The only place he goes back to is it what, New Old Boys? Is that his boyhood club? There's no way. How can Messi leave Barcelona? I got no affinity to Barcelona. Don't get it twisted. I don't care. I don't care if they rot. And I mean, I guess I don't want them to dissolve. They wouldn't be good for football. But I've got no affinity. I've got no affinity for Barcelona. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. I mean, all the reports, everything is saying that the deal's pretty much done. The deal is pretty much done. Now, obviously, we heard, not to go over all the old news, we heard that Laporta came out saying, or Barca made a statement, obviously, saying that Messi will be leaving Barcelona because they cannot afford to keep him. Effectively, the Spanish rules regarding salary cap they cannot keep him. I'm going to get the actual full statement up because Laporta did an interview earlier today as well, press conference, and he spoke about all the reasons that for Messi leaving. And I was saying, and I'm still in the disbelief camp, and I say that in the sense of until I see him holding that shirt, until I see him holding that PSG shirt, I do not believe he would join PSG. Now, call me naive, call me deluded, call me whatever you want. I don't care what you call me. Until I see him holding that shirt, I do not believe he is joining. Now, power play may be the wrong word. Maybe. But there's definitely a case of power being at play here. I tell you what though, if this is a power play and if it works, it is the greatest power play that Barcelona that I've seen in football. Because the Barca PR team, in terms of all the videos, the players saying XYZ is leaving, blah, 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 thanks for the memories, etc. You got ex-players, current players, all coming out saying, Messi this, Messi that, Messi this, great player, etc. All of that, and then he doesn't leave, and then he stays. Great PR, great PR, and a great power move because you all led us to believe that he would be leaving. You told us he will be leaving. And I'm just going through their Twitter now, and they've obviously got the montage videos. You got Carlos Puyol, you got Ansu Fati, Gerard Piqué, Xavi Hernandez, all of them coming out and talking this of Messi, that of Messi. You got greatest player, most decorated player, and then he stays. That would be unbelievable. That would be unbelievable. But I don't believe it. I do not believe it until he's holding that shirt. Call me naive. I don't care. Call me what you want. I really don't care. I need. Sorry, 1 second.
Sure.
I need to see this. I need to see him holding that shirt. And the reason I say that is because it's bad for Barcelona. And I'll explain why it's bad for Barcelona. But it's probably worse for La Liga. Now, the issue is La Liga's trying to push through this deal. Let me actually bring up the deal and I'll reread through it just now. What was it? La Liga TV rights. Let me find it. All right, so there was a report that came out, Reuters, and it's been everywhere as well, but it came out a couple of days ago and said Spain's top clubs, including Real Madrid and Barcelona, would get a lucrative. Oh no, but let me go to the top. No, let's start. Will get lucrative cash infusions under a proposed 2.7 billion euro deal between the country's top leagues and a private equity firm. Local media reports initially suggested the injection could help Barcelona resolve star forward Lionel Messi's contract situation, while it's also mooted the cash could prove pivotal in Real Madrid's reported pursuit of PSG's Mbappe. However, La Liga said clubs will be obliged to use 70% of the money that they receive on infrastructure improvements such as technology. A maximum of 15% can be used on player acquisition and a further 15% to finance debts. In a statement on Wednesday, La Liga said it has agreed in principle a multi-pronged deal with CVC, including the 27 billion euros, in return for 10% of its revenue. And this is the sticking point. So Barcelona La Liga basically say, if you accept this deal, you are guaranteed a certain amount of income. Therefore, you can re-sign Messi on a contract because you then fall within La Liga's salary cap. If you don't sign this deal, you cannot re-sign Messi, and you cannot re-sign all the other players that you signed on a free transfer. So we're talking Aguero, Memphis Depay. I think there was one other, but those two are the main ones. You don't have the wage cap to do this with or without Messi. With or without Messi. I'll get onto that in a second. And so this is the power play in the sense of if Barcelona right now, as we speak at 10:42 on Friday evening, the 6th of August, Jamaican Independence, big up all my Jamaicans out there. If Barcelona at this moment emailed or called La Liga and said, all right, we accept this deal, they could re-sign Messi tomorrow. And Messi would re-sign tomorrow. And we'll get onto Laporta's statement when he expressed in no uncertain terms that Messi wants to stay. But Barca and Real Madrid don't want to sign this deal because they lose a bit of their power. So 10% of revenues go to this investment firm. And I'm not sure exactly how long it actually lasts. It's a very long deal. And I think it's over 10 years at least. And what that does, it removes their power, their kind of stranglehold over La Liga. 50 years. 50 years. I didn't believe it was 50 years, but I wasn't 100% sure. It removes Barca and Real Madrid's stranglehold over La Liga. I'm talking about financially speaking, in a way that the stranglehold over La Liga, the financial implications of Barcelona, the financial implications of La Liga means that Real Madrid and Barcelona were able to push through. Obviously, it got suspended in the end, but push through the Super League. Because what the Super League was supposed to do, according to Florentino Perez, is all the big clubs get this money. Oh, what happened to my... All the big clubs get this money. And this is supposed to filter, obviously, through the private equity firms. I think it was JP Morgan. Where's my green? And this is supposed to filter down to all the lower clubs. And this is the incentive for these lower clubs to sign off on the Super League. Now, if those lower clubs are getting the money through this new La Liga deal that's going through, and we know Premier League clubs have money already, then there's no incentive for the smaller clubs to sign off on the Super League because they're financially better off anyway. So Barca and Real Madrid do not want to sign off on this deal. They don't want to sign off on this deal because they want to keep the power. But inadvertently, by trying to keep the power, they're actually losing the power. They are actually losing the power because You're losing the stars in the league that attract people to your league and therefore finances. And it puts you in a worse position than when competing against the best in Europe. So, and as far as La Liga is concerned, well, we're going to get this investment with or without you. You just need to sign off on it. So it does hurt La Liga in terms of, yeah, Messi's not bringing in a certain amount of viewers into La Liga. But if they sign up on this deal, that's 2.7 billion guaranteed outside of any TV rights, guaranteed. Barcelona are losing that big time. And people say, and some people have said, oh, you know what? This is, make sure I hit the like button as well. I'll get to your comments as soon as possible. People say, well, you know what? Barcelona to fix their finances. If they lose Messi, then it will be good for them. It won't be good for them. It will be terrible for them. Lionel Messi brings in enough commercial revenue to pay his own contract. He's that huge. I'm not saying he's bigger than Barcelona, but he pays for himself. He doesn't actually need Barcelona. He doesn't actually need Barcelona to pay his wages. He's that much of a commercial entity that he pays for himself through the commercial revenue he brings in. Therefore, having Messi at the club is not a cost to Barca. Yeah, they have to pay him 1.3 million a week, but he's bringing in over more than that per week. So him being at the club, off the field, forget on the field, but off the field alone, he's bringing them a profit. Then, of course, on the field, with his skills and ability on the field, he can bring them footballing success. But he's not costing Barca anything when you actually net it off for what he brings in and what they pay him. They lose Messi. That doesn't change anything. Their revenue goes down. Their costs go down. They still don't fit within La Liga's salary cap. They still have to pay Griezmann 800,000 a week. They still have to pay Frankie de Jong 400,000 a week. They still have to pay Busquets and Piqué 250,000 a week. Coutinho, Dembele, they still have huge wages for players that aren't bringing in nowhere near combined. They ain't bringing in off the field in terms of commercial revenue what Messi brings in. That is where their real problem lies. It's not Messi. If Messi was on 300,000 a week, they still couldn't register him. They still couldn't register him because their salary cap is overshot before Messi. It's overshot before Messi. Aguero, Memphis cannot be registered, and they are not on 1.3 million a week. This is where the problem lies for Barcelona. And it's not, I'm not going to blame it's not the fans' fault. It's not even the players' fault. The previous no, I get that, Mawada. I do. He said that if Messi was on 300,000 a week, the rest wouldn't be on stupid money. No, I get that. But Messi pays for himself. If Messi knows he's bringing in 1.5 million a year, a week, he's not going to accept 300,000 a week, which he shouldn't. But I do get you. That's a good point. Valid point as well. If Barca don't get rid of these players that I just spoke about, then as the late Heavy D says, they're fucked. They're fucked. Like, that's literally the situation for Barcelona. So as I said, they could tomorrow accept that deal, that CVC deal, and sign Messi. But it looks like the goose is cooked. I'm just going through their page, and it literally got obviously Messi compilations, etc. You got Laporta's press conference, and then you see all the messages. History has been made with you, Messi, Leo, should I say. It says 10 La Ligas, 7 Copa del Reys, 4 Champions Leagues, etc. Ansu Fati, every boy who arrives at La Masia dreams of being able to play with you. I feel fortunate to have done it. I want to thank you for your gestures towards me these 2 years and for everything I learned. I wish all the best for you and your loved ones. Sergio Busquets, you arrived as a kid, you're leaving as the best player in the history. Having made this club grow to such heights and making history both individually and as a team, I can only wish you the best for you and your family because you all deserve it. You'll be missed. Xavi, as a cooler teammate and a friend, I can only thank you for everything you have given us during these years. Whatever you do, I wish you the best. Hashtag best in history. Carlos Puyol, many thanks for everything, Leo. We will never be able to thank you for all you have given us. I wish you the best. Gerard PK, nothing will ever be the same. Not Camp Nou, not the city of Barcelona, not ourselves. After more than 20 years at the club, you will no longer wear the Barca jersey. Reality at times is very tough. There are still things to be done. Enjoy it. Have fun wherever you go and keep winning. Like only you know. We're going to miss you here. And I'll tell you what. This has happened so quickly. Sergio Roberto leaves a message as well. This has happened so quickly. When PSG didn't just start talking to him after Laporta came out or Barca came out with a statement, they would have known. Messi's camp would have known that this was going to be an issue long before they walked into that boardroom to, as Laporta says, sign the contract. They were ready to sign and they couldn't because the Liga wouldn't push it through. This discussion has been going on for about a year. Since last year, when Messi announced that he wanted to leave on a free, and the previous president, Bartomeu, basically said, no, you can't leave. From then, PSG's been working on this without a shadow of a doubt. It's not just a 3-day, 2-day thing. Let me go through some of you lot's comments before I go through that Laporta press conference. Being Play says PSG turned League One into an absolute joke. Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe combined will earn more than Lille's entire player and staff wage bill. Hope they never win the Champions League. Disgusted as a Lille follower. If it's a power play, why is Aguero looking to cancel his contract? Well, I'll tell you what, Gini Wijnaldum had the right idea. He was going to sign for Barca, and he quickly and very late chose PSG instead. He knew that is an absolute mess over there. They can't even register their players. MN says, it is done. It is done. That Aguero news is being contradicted right now. No one is sure that's what he's saying, but I wouldn't be surprised if his teammates are looking at a way out. I wouldn't be surprised if they are looking at a way out. I'm not sure how true those reports are, but they have to be looking for a way out. I think Laporta has made the right choice. I mean, you say right choice. Right choice by what? Rejecting the CVC deal? I don't know. I thought that Barca were announcing his exit as well to put pressure on La Liga. However, Barca president has said that negotiations have ended. Sad to see Messi leave. Well, there is no negotiations with Messi in the sense that the deal is the deal and he just can't sign it because of the Liga rules. There's nothing left to negotiate. The only question here, will Barca cave on this CVC investment deal with La Liga? That's literally the only question. The Messi contract, offer, deal, whatever. There's no negotiating. They've already negotiated it down. It was a 5-year deal on, 100 million, just under 100 million a year. Well, I think about 100 million euros actually a year. And then negotiate that, basically reduced to about 2 years and a lifetime, ambassadorial role and all that kind of stuff. So there's no one negotiating on a Messi contract. And we know his representatives are seriously talking to PSG and everything looks agreed. Neeks, this is your fault, man. You have done this. How is this my fault? How is this my fault? I don't know. What do you think about PSG squad now? Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Marco, Donnarumma, Ramos, Marquinhos, Di Maria, Paredes, Navas. For me, it looks like the new Galacticos. It really is. It really is the new Galacticos. I put a tweet out earlier. I said Poch must win La Liga. Champions League. Pochettino must win the Champions League. And if he doesn't win the Champions League, he should not get another job in football. That team is the definition of sacked. That team is the definition. Did I say sacked? Stacked. People say, "Oh, this is stacked." This is. You thought that NBA had super teams. This is the super team. This is the super team to end all super teams. It doesn't get more stacked than this. It really doesn't. The PSG is not sure to win the championship of France. Monaco, Lyon, Marseille can win the championship. It's difficult. It's a difficult championship, very physical, well-organized teams. Well, listen, if he can't even win Ligue 1 after losing it last year, he shouldn't even make it past Christmas. Embarrassing. So PSG signed Ronaldo, Donnarumma, Ramos, and Messi as a free agent, as Lennox Lewis said. It's mad. I think this could lead to the end of the Super League fiasco once and for all. This might actually push them further to do it because they can't afford to keep losing all their stars. Second. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you do that right now. Sorry. Let's see. And now all they're doing is transforming the EPL into the Super League and destroying their own clubs. Yeah, pretty much. Listen, a Premier League team, respect Bayern Munich, because they've still got a quality team. And by the way, it's a new manager. Now this one's gone in. We don't know what he's going to do. A Premier League team or PSG must win the Champions League this year. Between, let's say, the five of us, it'll be embarrassing if we let anyone else win it. Respecting Bayern Munich, I get it. Maybe they're good enough to do it as well. But with a new manager, between the five of us, it will be embarrassing to let an Italian team, a Spanish team, and maybe even Bayern Munich under Nagelsmann in his first year to win the Champions League. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. Ligue 1, take note, when they renegotiate TV rights to make the league as competitive as possible. They got to do it. They've got to do it. And the clubs below PSG need to make sure that wealth is distributed across the league and try and make Ligue 1 as competitive as possible. This is your chance to do it because more eyes will be on Ligue 1 because of Messi going there. This is the chance. Don't do it like La Liga, where you're so susceptible to one or two players leaving and you're relying so heavily on them that you're willing to pay them any and everything that it becomes unsustainable in the end. You don't want that. Let's see. I think Saul and Griezmann deal is going to happen now. Why? Why would Atletico put themselves? How much is Griezmann taking a pay cut? If Griezmann takes a pay cut and goes Atletico, fair enough. But why would Atletico burden themselves with 800,000 a week? What, so they can end up in the same position as Barcelona and Real Madrid? It would be foolish of them to do this. Absolutely foolish. Let's see. Imagine Ronaldo transfer to PSG. That's not going to happen. What might also not happen is this Pogba to PSG. Now, obviously, we know that PSG are interested. We know he's interested in going to Real Madrid. Have Real Madrid even got the money to sign him? I suggest not. Do PSG have the money to sign him? And we know they've got the money because of who they're owned by, but they still have to do it within FFP. Considering all the free transfers they've done already, and Messi's going to be on what? Maybe $1 million, or maybe on whatever Neymar's on. I don't know what Neymar's on. So let me check that out. What is Neymar's wages? Neymar wages. 36 million euros. 600,000 a week. Is that his new one? Is that his new contract? I think, yeah, 600,000 a week. So what's Messi gonna be on? He has to take a pay cut. He ain't gonna be on 1.3. For me, this is Neymar's team he's joining. I think he'll probably be on about 600,000 a week. Maybe 800. They may give him 800 to be fair. But you got Wijnaldum who's on 400. I think. Wait, I'm trying to think. Who did that? Oh, Ramos. Ramos must be on 300 at least. Hakimi's gonna be on big money as well. Like, there's not. They can't. I don't think they can go on site. Obviously, I forgot Mbappe's obviously there as well. They can't. I don't think they can go and get Pogba. Not this summer anyway. And I hope Pogba signs a new contract. Why are you talking about this irrelevant Argentinian? Romero's the only Argentinian matters. Yes, Spurs signed Christian Romero for just under £50 million. That was his release clause. Can someone tell me, is Messi to PSG done? It's not done. But it's as done as it can be before it's actually done. No, January. Then you have Chelsea spending 300 million last time, 130 on Lukaku, Grealish going for 100 million. This is the fairness you all want. Yes. Everyone should be able to. Everyone should have the money to spend. In La Liga, it's Real Madrid and Barcelona have the money to spend, and Atletico get a little bit. Neeks still weeping after West Indies embarrassing 1-0 series defeat. We lost 1 game out of 4 because the 3 other got rained out. I didn't expect a clean sweep Pakistan, so we give you 1, but we would have won the rest. Apparently 19. Apparently he's taking number 19. Neymar's on 10. 19 was his old Argentina number. Apparently he's getting 19. Yeah, he already lost the what's it called? The Olympic. Oh well. What are the chances Barcelona officially goes into administration now? And if Frankie de Jong was available for cheap, would you jump at the chance of taking a Man United? If he's available for cheap, I'll take him. Yeah, I'll take him. Where do we fit everyone in? What happens to Van der Beek? Got to get rid of him. I'll take him. I'll definitely take him. Let's see. Okay, 440 million a year after tax, around 800,000 a week. So yeah, I did suggest possibly 800,000. Possibly. Ronaldo is finished anyway. Going through these comments. Mbappe's overrated. God, Ryan, man. Does this give Man United a free run at Camavinga this summer? The problem is, I don't think he wants to come. I don't think Camavinga wants to leave France, let alone join Man United. No, that's not true. He doesn't want to. If he's going to leave France, he wants to go to Real Madrid. I'm not here to be trying to pressure the brother to join Man United. For what purpose? For what purpose? I don't know. So, I don't know. I want Neves. Declan Rice is too expensive. Basuma, I want Basuma, but we haven't heard anything about Basuma. We haven't heard anything at all. Yeah, Damash, I saw this news about Aguero. You don't have to keep putting it in there. We did mention it earlier. Neeks, I'm worried we might be in. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about cricket. Yeah, I saw what Bangladesh are doing to Australia. But listen. We're talking about Messi and all that. I just wanted to bring up. Now, this is what the PSG team could look like next year. Now, you tell me if this team shouldn't be winning the Champions League. And if it doesn't win the Champions League, what should happen to Poch? What should happen to Poch? Here is the team. So Donnarumma, Hakimi, Ramos. Obviously, I've done it in a 4-2-3-1. They may go back 5 to put Marquinhos back there. You could bring in Paredes and maybe put Messi on the right. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, I did hear the agent was pushing. I'm not sure if the players really wants to go. But Hakimi, Ramos, Kimpembe, Bernat, or Diallo, depending, because Bernat was injured all last season, so we're not sure how he's going to recover from that. Marquinhos, who has played defensive midfield at times. Verratti, Neymar, Di Maria, Mbappe, and as you can see, Lionel Messi right there in that number 10 position. That was a bit of a fantasy. I don't know how he's actually going to do it. Maybe Mbappe goes. Maybe Di Maria goes. Like, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. But that team is crazy. Jeremiah says, what about Icardi? My brother, who are you dropping for Icardi? That's my question. Who are you dropping? I ain't dropping any. Yeah, I ain't dropping any of them. But Mbappe could leave. Whoever would you sign this year? David Alaba. Could they sign Mbappe? Have they got the money for this? I don't know. Say Di Maria out, Gini Wijnaldum in. Yep, could do that. You could put Marquinhos in the DM position alone with Wijnaldum and Verratti as the 8s. Icardi ain't getting to this team, innit? That's what I'm saying, Jeremiah. He ain't getting this team. But yeah, this week's been crazy. Lukaku, the Chelsea Haaland deal, that looks done. When I say done, like not happening. Lukaku joining Chelsea looks like that's nailed on. Grealish joins Man City for 100 million. Varane lands in Manchester. Kane issues a statement. And Messi joining PSG. Like, what the hell is happening next? Well, I'll tell you what I want to happen next is Man United to sign a damn midfielder. Because next season, it's going to be a mad team. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you lot soon.